Hello. Hola. Hello.
Todavía no.
Como no, aquí está ella ya conectándose. Aquí
No,
está.
todavía no.
Hola, hola. ¿Me escuchan?
Ah, sí, creo que sí.
Yes, sí, yes.
Ya, ahora sí.
Las disculpas del caso por conectarme tarde, pero mi laptop no quería. Pero ya estamos aquí.
Bueno.
Ok. 10 minutos a las 8 se me trabó y ya no quería. Pues here we
Está
are.
inestable.
La laptop, ¿ves? El internet, no, la laptop, porque el internet conecta. No sé por qué nunca les ha pasado que se queda la computadora como trabada.
¿Cómo no?
Ah, pues
A mí
así
me
me
pasó.
pasó y nunca me había pasado.
Ujú.
But let's continue. Hello, how are you? Juan, Edwin, Corina, how are you?
Hello.
Doing
Hello.
good?
Good evening.
Good evening. Now, we're going to continue. This is the beginning of the last week, right? That we're going to have, well, this week we're going to see a little bit of a topic que ya vi que lo están trabajando bastante bien en simple past. Right? And we're going to do the same today, okay? We're going to see some explanation and we're going to work with it, right, with the simple past as well today. Let's start working here. Bien alegre esa sonrisa.
It's my wife. I'm really sorry, but she's watching Chespirito and she's laughing a lot there. I'm really sorry, guys.
No, hombre, that's good. Don't worry. I like when people are laughing, you know, they're being happy.
Yes,
So
I'm
don't
sorry.
worry, it's okay.
Yeah.
She can make us laugh. Con solo que no nos asuste como Juan, aquel día. Okay, so
Okay.
let us start here. Like I said, we're going to work with, well, unit 4, right? Unit 4 from the book is about trainings. Do you remember the meaning of trainings from last week? No?
No, I don't remember.
No, not at all? Okay,
Not at all.
let me show you my computer here. With trainings, right, since we are, sorry, we're going to work with unit 4. This is the last week of the class. Can you see my computer? Yep. Nope.
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. So we're going to work with trainings and we're going to work with exchanging questions and answers about meeting, trainings, or other work-related event using the simple past of be, right? And we're going to also work with Videoconferencia 17, talking about performance report, right? That's what we're going to do. Now, but do you remember what training means? We're going to do this. Training is all like, how can I say this? Like all the education or learning that you have in your work. For example, one of the trainings that you are receiving this time is, for example, training on English for work, right? That is one training. Another type of training is when you have training, for example, during last class. Let me show you here. I think Melvin mentioned different type of trainings too. Let me see if I got the information from Melvin. Oh no, I don't have it here. Okay, well, Melvin said that he was talking about trainings regarding, for example, gas, because he works in a gas station, right? How to handle a gasoline, how to handle first aids. Those are trainings. So things that you are actually good at, right? When you are when you are working, right? Those are trainings. trainings that you receive for administrative work. Hello, Sandra Veronica. Hello, Melvin. Hello, Alan. Right? Those are trainings.
Hello,
So that's what,
good evening.
Hi, good night.
good evening, good night. So that's what we're gonna do today, right? We're gonna work a little bit with trainings. So the first activity that we're going to work on, right, is that we're going to practice a little bit of pronunciation because I need you to start working or getting more familiar. I know that you are familiar with it, but I want you to be more familiar with the simple past, right? And simple past is a little bit difficult, but because we have to change the pronunciation of this, we know that simple past is to describe experiences, right? Things that we have done previously to the moment we're speaking, right? For example, today, I can say that I ate a sandwich before the class, right? Or I drank 3 cups of coffee. So I'm actually providing information about what I did before, right? What I did in the past. So that's what we're gonna do. So can you see my computer?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Yes,
very
Yes.
nice.
teacher.
Very nice. So what we're gonna do here, right, with the class, we're going to start working with this small conversation. And we're gonna have 2 participants providing the like kind of the pronunciation. We're gonna try here, and we're gonna have Melvin and Alan, right? We're gonna have this conversation, right? Very easy, and then we're gonna work in pairs because we need to answer some questions. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
So let's start. Can you start, please, Melvin, and then you continue, Alan?
Okay.
Hey, Lorna, how are you? Did you attend the training last week?
Lana, yes, I did. The training was awesome. It was at the new hotel.
Sounds great. Tell me everything about it. What is difficult?
Well, it wasn't that difficult, but I was very challenging. Many international speakers came.
No kidding. Who were the speakers?
Let's see. Andrew Johnson from England and Magali Zanini from Brazil.
I love Mr. Zanini. Mrs. Zanini. She was the first international CEO to visit our company 2 years ago.
You are right.
You are right. Okay, very good. So that was a conversation where we just need to pay attention to a few things, right? For example, we need to pay attention when we say words like this adjective, awesome, right? We just open the mouth like awesome, right? And then with the pronunciation of the verbs in past, you're doing great. Did you attend the training last week, right? Right. And just remember not to change here the subject pronouns, right? It says here it, and you said, but I was, right? But it was very challenging. Also, when we have this combination, right? When we have was plus it, right? Is was it, right? We combine the 2 words, so it sounds like one word, right? Was it difficult? Right? So it sounds actually better, right? Now, we're going to practice here the conversation. As you can see, it's pretty easy to practice right now. How many people I have? Let me see. Hello, Maria. Now, we're going to start right now, and we're going to work in small groups. But for this conversation, besides practicing the conversation at the same time, I need you to try to answer these questions, right? The first question is, how does Lorna describe the training, right? That's the first thing, right? Remember the word training, right? Number 2, when was the first time Miss Zanini came to the ladies' company? And number 3, where did the training take place, right? Now, Since we're going to work in groups, what we're going to do is that we're going to create question number 4 and question number 5. That is going to be your job, always based on the conversation, right? You're going to create 2 more questions. So you're gonna go back to the conversation here and see if you can create 2 more questions similar to the ones we have here on the computer. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes, okay. Now, let's start working here. Do you have a question about what we're going to do? Any
Sorry,
questions?
teacher, I don't can screenshot.
Oh, but
I don't take screenshot.
This
Sorry.
conversation, don't worry, this conversation is on your book. Right now we're practicing the conversation from your book. I will let you know in which page is it. Just
Page 39. Page 39.
Okay, page 39. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, page 39 right now, you have the conversation and you also have the questions, right, that we're going to use. So let's start here. Let's get in groups. Hello, it's me.
Hello, teacher. Good night.
Good night, good evening. Now we're going to work in groups of 2. So we're gonna work in pairs, right? And let's start working here. Let's go, let's practice. Let us go, let us go. Choose your group. Edwin, Juan, choose your group.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, how are you?
Good evening,
Hi,
teacher.
teacher. I have a question, teacher.
Yes?
I always confuse with the words Mr., Mrs., or Miss.
Oh, no. For example, Mr. is when you can call Mr. to all the guys, all the boys, right?
Okay.
You are going to call Mrs. to someone who is married, right? Then you say, oh, Mrs. Ramos or Mrs. Herrera, right? If that person is married, right, is a wife, then you need to call her Mrs. Right? And if it's for example, a girl that is not married, then it's Miss. Like Miss Universe, right? All Miss Universe, they are single, right? Or maybe they have boyfriends, but they are not married.
But
that would
how
be.
do you spell Mrs., teacher?
It's going to be like this. I'm gonna put it here on the chat, okay?
Okay.
Mrs. That would be, right?
Yes. I always read Misters when I saw this. Yes, I don't know why.
Really?
Yes, but thanks for the.
No. For example, we can say Mr. Serrano.
Only
Serrano.
R, yeah. Okay.
Then, Sandra, are you married?
Yes.
Okay, so Sandra is Mrs. Herrera.
Herrera.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then let's suppose that Sandra is not married, so we can call her Miss.
Miss.
Or Miss Herrera. Usually in schools, they call them all the time Miss Ramos. That's the way they call me. Hey, Miss. Yeah, I'm like, but that's usually what they tell you, right? Miss, right? But that's the way you will have it, okay? Good?
Okay.
Thank you. Many thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Sylvia.
Okay, I will see you in a moment,
start.
okay?
Okay, thanks.
I would need to see who is Francisco.
Sandra, you are Lana, Sandra.
Excuse with us.
Yes.
Hi, Frank. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Ah, you are Francisco.
Raúl Francisco. Ah, Raúl Francisco. Ah, that's your name.
That's why I was like.
Raúl, no entró bien.
And you always said to me that I need to put my full name.
Exactly.
Yeah, Raúl done. Okay.
I actually came to this group because who is Francisco Marquez? I didn't remember your second name, Raúl. I'm so sorry.
I am.
You are
I am
Raúl.
going
So
myself.
you wanna practice with us?
Me?
Frank?
No, Francisco, yes.
No, Frank.
Yeah,
You wanna practice?
What
You
are you doing?
Page 39.
Okay.
Francisco, I changed your name. Raúl.
Sí, voy a hacer eso.
Yeah, I did. Ya lo hice. No se preocupe.
Okay. Okay.
Continue.
39.
30.
39.
39. Yeah, just like Alan did. 39. Very good.
30.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hello, teacher.
Scary.
Any questions? What's scary?
Tell me.
Did you know that Francisco didn't know my name? Do you know my name, Osmin?
Sorry?
Do you know my name?
Eh,
Tampoco. Pues no se sienta mal, Francisco. Tampoco se lo puedo Osmin.
Okay. Es que solo aparece como
Lovely
Ingles
aparece.
Corporativo.
It's true. I'm so sorry. It's
Por eso es que
lovely.
no sabía.
I'm gonna change that, because that's not formal. I'm sorry. Okay, do you have a
Ya vio,
question?
no,
Sí,
no
no
fui
es
yo.
su culpa, no es su culpa. Do you have a question about the activity?
For the moment, no.
For the moment, no. Are you
No.
done or you need to practice more?
I don't finish.
Okay,
The
okay.
paragraph.
The questions.
Right now, we are do the question.
Okay, perfect. I will see you in a moment, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Primera. Entonces, eso, vea.
When you was the first.
Sorry, teacher. The first international CEO.
When did training take place?
Where did the training take place?
At the hotel.
The hotel?
The new hotel.
In the new hotel.
Because Lorna says in the second paragraph, say, Lana, yes, I did. The training was awesome. It was at the new hotel.
Yes.
Hotel.
Hotel.
Okay. Listen. Hotel. Exactly, Gabriel. Hotel. Hotel. Very good. Because sometimes we say hotel, right? It is hotel. Okay, very good. Any questions right now? Any pronunciation you want to practice?
The question number 4, teacher, is right. The question number 4 is okay. Say, where is the from Mr. Johnson?
Where is Mr. Johnson from?
Where is Mr. Johnson from?
What is the answer?
This is where is Mr. Johnson from? Is from England.
He is from England.
England. Mm-hmm.
He is from England. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's another question?
He's England. Mm.
Teacher, challenging is
Something that is difficult.
Okay.
For example, for me, it's challenging to pronounce French language. I don't know how to, it's difficult. So that's challenging, right? For me, right? But for you, maybe it's easy, right?
No, it's difficult.
It's difficult, right?
It's okay, say, who were speaking in the training?
Yes. Who were the speakers in the training? Exactly. Who were the speakers in the training, Edwin?
Who was the speakers in the training? Andrew Johnson from England and Magali Zanini from Brazil.
Yes, that's correct. That is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, I think we're gonna go back with the group. You're done, right? You practice the conversation? Yep.
Yes, we practice.
Yes.
Wonderful. So let's go then. Let's go. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have some of you practicing here with me. Today is grammar, so we have a lot of exercises. Oh, no, too much. Okay, let's see here. It's only you? Okay, let me see how.
Only you.
That's a good song.
No me la puedo.
Me neither.
Only you.
But you can tarara the song.
Yes, I will find it.
Now, I think we're gonna have two people right now, and that people are going to be Mary, María de Jesús, and choose your partner, Edwin or Gabriel María de Jesús.
From your partner.
Yeah, because she was going to choose.
Yes.
Choose
You
from
can.
Edwin or Gabriel, either.
It's okay, Edwin.
Edwin, okay? Let's go ahead and see that here. You start, please.
Okay,
Edwin?
let me start. Hey, Lorna, how are you? You attended training last week?
Lana, yes, I did. The training was awesome. It was at the new hotel.
Sounds great. Tell me everything about it. Was it difficult?
Well, it wasn't that difficult, but it was very challenging. Many international speakers came.
Not kidding. Who were the speakers?
Oh, let's see. Andrew Johnson from England and Magali Zanini from Brazil.
I love Mrs. Zanini. She was the first international CEO to visit our company 2 years ago.
You are right.
Very good. Very good, Edwin. Very nice pronunciation. Maria, very nice intonation. Two things that are very important in English, intonation and pronunciation. All right, very nice job. Now, Edwin, choose another person.
Francisco.
Francisco, who's going to be your partner, Francisco? I think it's Melvin. Okay, let's go with Melvin. Francisco and Melvin.
Okay. Hey, Lorna. How are you? Did you take the training last week?
Lana, yes, I did. The training was awesome. It was at the new hotel.
Sound great. Tell me everything about it. Was it difficult?
Well, it wasn't that difficult, but it was very challenging. Many international speakers came.
No kidding. Who were the speakers?
Let's see, Andrew Johnson from England and Magali Zanini from Brazil.
I love Miss Anini. She was the first international CEO to visit our company 2 years ago.
You're right.
Very nice job. Very good. Now here, we'll just, before we go to the questions that you have created, I want you to take a look at some pronunciation that's very important here. And first, we're going to work with the following. The first word that we're going to practice is this one. Okay? I want you to listen to it because most of the time we make mistakes and we say hotel, right? Or hotel, right? But the correct pronunciation is hotel.
Hotel.
Hotel, exactly. So we go hotel, right?
Hotel.
We go up, hotel, hotel. Very good, right? Very good. Another challenging pronunciation is going to be challenging. 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 Challenging means very difficult, right? Very difficult, right? And then we're going to practice, which is the other one. Oh, here's this one. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Right, very good. How was the class? It was awesome. Right? Awesome means it was great. It was amazing. Right? That's the meaning of awesome. Awesome means excellent. Right? So this is what we have. So what's the pronunciation of this, Maria?
Hotel.
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 Okay. All right. Very good. Go. Hotel.
Hotel.
Very good. What's the pronunciation of this?
Challenging.
Challenging. Very good. Oh, challenging. Very nice. There you are. And the last one?
Awesome.
Awesome. That was awesome pronunciation, Maria.
Awesome.
Very good. Now, we're out. This other one. Right? Kidding. Kidding. Right? This is very easy. No kidding. Right? Kidding is like, ha. Ya, se me está dando paja. No kidding. Right? That would be like say, no kidding. Right? That would be the pronunciation. Kidding. Kidding. Right? So this is like an R here. Now, do we understand the pronunciation part?
Yes.
Yes? Yes? Okay, questions about the conversation, pronunciation?
Everything is clear.
Everything is clear? Okay, so let's continue. We're going to work here. And let's see the questions that you have answered. Okay, remember, we have the conversation and the questions. So question number 1, Sandra Corina, how does Lorna describe the training? What's the answer?
It's the answer is continuing.
Number 1, how does Lorna describe the training?
No, it's difficult. It's some grades.
Okay. It's not difficult?
No, it's not difficult.
What else?
Or it's
What is the answer from your group?
But it was very challenging.
It's not difficult,
But it was very challenging.
but it was very challenging. Okay, very good. Please, Sandra,
very
take a look at
challenging.
the answer. It's not difficult, but it was very challenging. Okay. Now, number two. Number two. Let's see here. The other Sandra, Sandra Veronica. When was the first time Miss Zanini came to the ladies' company?
Okay. The answer is 2 years ago.
Okay, 2 years ago. That's a perfect answer, but I want to give a complete answer, right? If I want to give a complete answer, you need to say,
Okay.
she
Miss,
came, yes?
oh, okay. Oh, yo iba a decir, Mrs. Zanini came.
Uh-huh. Okay, very good. Tell me. Mrs. Zanini
Mrs. Zanini
mhm,
came 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Very good. Now, just tell me,
Teacher,
Mrs. Zanini came where, Sandra?
to the company.
To the
Oh,
ladies' companies. Very
to the
good.
ladies.
To the ladies' company. And then we
2 years
have
ago.
a complete answer. So both answers here, I want you to make sure both answers are correct. Okay? You can say, 2 years ago, and the answer is fine. But if you want to practice more English, you can give a complete response. Is that clear?
Very clear. Thank you.
Yes.
Very good. Now let's continue here with answer number 3. Carla Gabriel.
Where did the training take place? The training was the first international CEO.
But will we say where? Are we asking for what?
Yes, it was the new hotel.
Okay, the training took
The
place
training took place. It was at the new hotel.
at the new hotel. Okay, look at this. The training took place where? At the new hotel, right? Very good. Those are the answers. Are these answers correct, by the way? Are these answers correct? Yes? No? Maybe?
At the new hotel.
Are these answers correct?
I think that it wasn't difficult.
Hmm?
The first, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. It wasn't. Oh, it wasn't difficult, but it was very challenging. Is that correct?
I think yes.
Okay, very good. So what's the fourth question that you created in your group, Edwin?
Okay, the first question is, where is Mr. Johnson from?
Where is Mr. Johnson from? Okay, that's a nice question. Where is Mr. Johnson from? Can you give me the answer to that question, Veronica? Where is Mr. Johnson from? Veronica?
Sorry. He is from England.
He is from England. Very good. Now, Veronica, give me one of the questions that you wrote in your group.
Okay. Was it difficult, the training?
Was the training difficult? Okay. Was the training difficult? What's the answer to that, Osmin? Was the training difficult, Osmin?
It's difficult, but it was very Challenging.
It was difficult, but it was very challenging.
It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Look at the answer number 1. It wasn't. Right, so we just copy and paste this one, right? Very good. Osmin, give me one question that you created in your group.
Who is the first international CEO?
Who is the first international
CEO.
CEO? CEO.
CEO.
Who is the first international CEO, Maria?
Is Mrs. Zanini,
Okay.
the first international CEO.
It is Miss Zanini, okay. Or Miss Zanini is the first international CEO. Okay, very good. Both answers are correct. And one more question, and that's it. Maria.
Me? Who were the speaker in the training?
Who were the speakers in the training, Gabriel? Who were the speakers in the training?
Andrew Johnson and Magali Zanini.
Andrew and Magali, What? Were the speakers?
Were the speakers in the training.
In the training. Very good. Now, this is what we have right now. Imagine how many questions you can make from a simple conversation, right? Many, many questions. So are we clear with these questions today?
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe? Yes, okay. Let's
Yes.
continue then. We're going to watch a video right now, and I need you to pay attention to these words from the video, right? Look at the words that we're going to pay attention to. Lecture, discussion, case study, case incident, behavior modeling, role play, simulations, games, and action learning. So those are the questions, the words that you need to pay attention to. What we're going to do right now is that you are going to watch a video, right? And you're going to try to understand the meaning of those words, right? That I just gave you. Now I'm going to put the words one more time so you can look at them, and we're going to watch that video, okay? Just give me 1 second here. Can you see my computer again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can you
Yes.
please take a screenshot or notes of the words?
I got it.
Very good. Now, we're going to work with the video, right? So let's pay attention. Let me know if you can listen to the video. Can you listen to it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Created using Powtoon.
Okay, we're going to watch one more time. I need you to see like the information from the type of trainings or the activities that we can do in the trainings. All of these are activities, right? And look at the information they give you, right? Let's do it one more time.
Created.
Okay, so now let's try to remember. I know that the video goes a little bit fast, right? But let's try to remember any of the words or the definitions for these words, right? Do you happen to remember or to get some ideas about any of them?
More or
Mm-hmm.
less.
More or less. Okay, that's good. That's good. More or less is good for me. Now, allow me to ask you one question. Do you think that we use any of these activities in the class?
Yes.
Yes, okay, very good. Which one do you think we use?
Action learning.
Action learning, okay, very good. Very good.
Discussion.
Discussion, very good. Very good. We use discussion. Which one?
Role play. No.
Role plays. Very
Role
nice.
play.
Role plays. We use role plays all the time. Very good. Another one?
Lecture.
Lecture. Very good. In 10 minutes, I'm going to give you a lecture about grammar. Okay, very good. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Now, so we have lectures, discussions, right? Do we use modeling, for example?
Yeah.
Yes. For example, in first, we had, I think, Alan and Melvin were modeling the conversation and everyone was listening, right? Because after that, you actually just repeat or you kind of simulate the same conversation, right? Very good. So these are the words that we'll remember. Does anybody know the definition for each of them? Or how would you make a definition for the words? For example, what is games? In your own words.
Fun activities.
Fun activities, okay. Fun activities, very good. That is one, very nice. Another one?
Competition between employees to learn.
Games are fun activities, are competitions between employees. Very good, to learn more, right? To learn more,
yeah.
exactly, exactly. What else? Another word? What is discussion?
That we have different point of view and we talk about that.
When we have different points of view, right, and we talk about that, right? We talk about any topic. Let's talk about pupusas, right? And we have different points of view. I like rice pupusas. I like corn pupusas. And then we start a discussion, right? Very nice. What would be role play? What do you think role play is?
Role play when I simulate, no, but this is simulations there. But I think that when we are in a action learning, I don't know, maybe sometimes we change the role play. I in the last activity, it was Lana and Lorna, and we change. We do a role play at the conversation. I don't know if it's...
Okay, yes. Well, for example, when you pretend to be someone else. For example, in this conversation, right, you were role playing. One of you pretended to be Lana and another person pretended to be Lorna, right? So that's a role play. When you pretend to be someone else, right? In this conversation, I didn't say, hey, Alan, hey, Melvin, no, hey, Lana, and hey, Lorna, right? So that's role playing. Very nice. Very nice. Now, exactly. Now we're going to move to another topic, but before that, well, not to another topic. We're going to move to simple past, right? But before we do that, we're going to, hello, Giselle. Hello, Esther. I'm going to call the attendance here. Hi. Vamos a pasar la asistencia, señoritos. Give me 1 second. Vamos a español un poquito, la asistencia. Esther Maricela Orellana Maradiaga.
I'm here, teacher.
Raúl Francisco Márquez Arqueta. Raúl. Is not here. Is Raúl here?
Present.
Oh, hello, Raúl. Okay, very nice. Sandra Verónica Herrera Vanegas.
I'm here.
Ada Lilian Hernández de Salmerón. Osmin Alexander Hernández Campos.
Present.
Ellington Antonio Fuentes. María de Jesús Cardona Fuentes.
I'm here.
Alan Javier Ardón Rivera.
Present.
Sergio Alexander, bueno, José René, Sergio y Miguel. Give me a moment. Fátima Giselle Valladares Parada.
Present.
Okay. Mayra Noemí Cardosa. José Antonio Renderos. Juan Francisco Ayala Montano.
Present.
Okay. Zulma Patricia Donis Colato. Carla Gabriel Flores Pineda.
Present.
Edwin Alexander Ayala Erazo.
Here.
Sandra Corina Miranda Amaya.
Present.
Melvin Alexander Serrano Mercado.
Present.
Okay, perfect. So we have today's attendance and let's continue working here. So I'm going to explain to you right now a little bit about a simple past. Okay, we're going to start. I know that you completed some exercises last week, right? Those exercises is to see if you know anything about the simple past, right? That's what we're going to do. Si quieren después de esta actividad y quieren cambiar algunas respuestas, pueden ir a hacerlo. No hay ningún problema, ¿ok? De las tareas. Ahora, I'm going to explain to you simple past. I need you to pay attention, right? And if you have any questions, please let me know, okay? Any questions? I will explain and then we make a discussion of questions. Is that clear?
Sí.
Yes? Okay.
Pudimos pagar con la tarjeta.
Primero explico y luego hacemos la discusión de preguntas. Tomen notas, right? And then we're going to work together, right? Now, let's take a look at this. I will show you a lot of examples. I will give you information, but if you have questions, let me know after that, okay? Now, we're going to start here. Can you see my computer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. It says here how to use the verb be in past, right? That's what we're gonna do. How to use the verb be in past. Just use the past of be to talk about situations in the past, obviously, right? Then we have the subject pronouns that we're going to use. In this case, I, she, it, and then we're going to use was with them, right? And then we, they, and you, and we are going to use where.
Where to be.
Right? That's the first thing that we need to pay attention to. When we have I, he, she, it, we're going to use was. We, they, and you, we're going to use were. So was and were, pretty much, they are the past tense of the verb be. Right? These are the past tense of the verb be. Right? Now, first thing that we have in negative statements, right? We say here the training was very helpful, right? And in the negative statement, I can also say the training was not very helpful, or the training wasn't very helpful, right? That could be a negative statement. Or I can say another example, such as it was not difficult, it wasn't difficult. Look at the changes here from affirmative to negative, right? And then when we have all the employees, what would be the subject pronoun for all the employees, Melvin? All the employees.
They.
They, exactly. That's why we're using were, right? All the employees were happy to attend, right? They were happy to attend. It's going to be the same thing, right? And then we have, we were not unwilling to help. We weren't unwilling to help, right? So we have also the past tense of be, but in plural, right? Were. And then the negative form, were not or weren't, okay? Is this clear right now?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay, very good. So let's continue here. I'm gonna show you more examples, okay? This is the information that we have from the book, but we also need more information here. So I'm gonna show you more examples, right? Now here, can you help me out and read this part, Carla Gabriel?
We use past simple of regular and irregular verbs to talk about something that happened and finished at a particular moment in the past. And complete action. We usually say or know when the action happened.
Okay.
I left
Continue.
I left school in 2008. He went camping last Friday, and the program started then 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago. Very good. Now we have these examples. They are in simple past as well, right? But I want you to pay attention to possible phrases that we can use when we're talking in the past, right? When we are describing activities in the past, we also refer to time expressions for the past, right? I left the school when? In 2008. He went camping when? Last Friday. The program started when? 10 minutes ago, right? All of those are time phrases that will help us to understand the past. But sometimes we don't say when something happened, right? We can say, I left the school in 2008. It was great, right? So I can say, I left the school in 2008. It was great in 2008. It doesn't make sense, right? So sometimes we don't say them. We don't say the time phrase, but it also gives you more information. We can look at the examples that I have highlighted here, right? Can you read these examples, Esther?
Yes, teacher. Sorry. Amy went to a party yesterday. She met Tim and Rick was there too. She danced with him all night.
Okay, very good. So we have these examples here. What is the time phrase for this sentence? For these sentences? What is the time frame? The time expression?
Past?
Yes, that's the tense. Very good. That's the tense. But what is the time expression that tells you, oh, that's in the past?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Very good. We have the word yesterday. Now, imagine that we need to put that word here all the time. Imagine if we were to add all the time the word yesterday, right? Amy went to a party yesterday. She met Tim yesterday, and Rick was there yesterday too. She danced with him all night yesterday, right? So for us not to be too repetitive, right, since we already said that at the beginning, we don't need to say it anymore because it is understood, right? Oh, we say she met Tim when? Yesterday, because we already mentioned the information here. Is that part clear?
Yes.
Okay. Remember that we don't need to repeat, because if we repeat, right, in the past, yesterday, 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 or any time phrase, right, is going to be too boring, right? Very good. May I continue? Any questions so far?
No.
No? Okay, let's continue. Okay, this is a little bit of the recap for the simple past of be, right? Look at the simple past of be, very easy, right? He was, we can say he was a student, right? That would be the positive form, right? He was a student. What would be the negative form for he was a student? Maria, what do you think it would be?
He wasn't a student.
He wasn't a student. Very nice. And what would be the question that I can complete here, Alan? Was he?
Was he a student?
Was he a student? Right? Very
A
good.
student.
Right? If you look at this, right, we have three different forms in English, right? Affirmative, negative, and question, right? Now, let's see the other use of be with were, right? They were excellent professors. professors. Right? They were excellent professors. That's the sentence. What would be the negative form for that? Juan?
They weren't excellent professors.
They were an excellent professor, right? They didn't know anything, right? They weren't excellent professors. Very good. And what would be the question to that, Gabriel?
Yes, they were.
The question.
Were they excellent profession?
Were they excellent professors? Right, very good. Were they excellent professors? I don't know, maybe, right? So this is, look at the differences between here, right? Here, we change the verbs, right? We are changing the verbs, right? And here, we are changing the verb, but just with the verb be, right? That is something that we must pay attention to here, right? Now, let's continue here. Any questions so far? Any questions? No?
No.
Okay, tal vez al final, no se preocupen, no se preocupen. Now, let's continue providing more examples, right? It says here, we also use the past simple or simple past to describe, Edwin, can you please read this part?
We also use the past simple to describe something that happened regularly or continually in the past. He couched the bus every morning at 8:10. She visited our house twice a day.
Okay, very good. So what we're talking here is something that happened in the past. Yes?
I have a question. Donde dice él en el bus en la mañana, ¿es cough o cut?
Cut.
Cut.
Because, yeah, because cough is like, that's cough. Coronavirus. That's
coronavirus.
Okay, yeah, it is cut. He caught the bus every morning at 8:10 a.m. So we can say, for example, in December, you're going to say, oh, the teacher gave us class every day at 8 p.m. Right? But that happened in the past. Ya en diciembre, cuando ya ni me vean, right? The teacher gave us class every day at 8 p.m. So that's something that happened in the past, and it happened regularly or continually in the past. Right? So it was a repetitive action. For example, I can say about me in the past. In the past, I took Italian classes from Monday to Wednesday. I took Italian classes every Monday, for example. I took Italian classes every Monday. So that was in the past, right? Am I taking Italian classes this year? No, right? That was last year. Then we go with here. Let's see, Veronica, can you please read this part?
Okay, a situation that existed in the past over a period of time. Not, wait, es que tengo ahí la listita de los participantes. A period of time, not just at one fixed moment. They lived in an old farmhouse. She had 4 children.
She had 4 children. Okay, very good. Now, if you look at this, right, these activities, right, they happen during a time frame. You remember time frame, right? We can say they live in an old farm from 2005 to 2010. It was 5 years, right? So it was over a period of time. She had 4 children. Now they are adults, right? But in the past, they were kids, right? So that's when we use the past. Now let's continue here. Look at this form. We're going to look at the formula here, right? And in simple past, we have 2 types of verbs that we're going to pay attention to. The first verse that we're going to pay attention to is regular verbs, right? And the other one is irregular verbs, right? They are totally different. With regular verbs, we are going to pay attention and we're going to change the ending of the verbs, right? And usually, we are going to add ed or d, right? Ed, d, or ied to the ending of the verse. Those are the usual example. He lived, right? He watched TV. He, let me see another verb in regular.
Played.
He played, very good. So he enjoyed, right? So those are regular verbs. Regular verbs are difficult because of the pronunciation, because this pronunciation is very important, right? Today we are going to practice grammar only, but tomorrow we're going to practice the pronunciation of this, okay? Now, we also have irregular verbs. Irregular verbs, those verbs need to change the whole thing. Look at the example here. He went. This went is the same verb as go. So this is the base form, go. And the past tense is when. Totally different, right? Totally different. For example, I have take, and past tense is took. Do you see the difference here? So these are regular, and these are irregular verbs, right? Is that clear?
Regular. Mhm.
Yes?
Regular.
We're going to see more examples, okay? So right now it's just the beginning, but we're going to see more examples. Now, look at this. We have affirmative sentences. We have affirmatives. We have negatives. And we have questions, right? For affirmatives, we can say, Melvin lived with his parents last year, right? Then we can say the negative, he didn't live with his parents last year. And the question will be, did he live with his parents last year? Right? The only thing that we need to do is to change here the verb, right? When you are using the auxiliary did in the negative form, look at the verb here. Look at the ending and look at the ending here. Since we're using the auxiliary, we don't use the anymore in the main verb, right? So what happens if I have this example? Look at my computer here. I have this example. I enjoyed my food tonight. Is this positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Positive. Very good. It is positive sentence. Very good. It is positive. I want to make this sentence negative. Esther, what can I do? How can I make it negative?
I didn't enjoy my food tonight.
I didn't. Very good. I didn't enjoy And look at this. I don't use ed anymore. I didn't enjoy my food tonight. I have the example here. And this is negative form. Very good. So, do we understand what we're doing right now? Clear? Not clear?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, clear.
Don't worry. We're going to practice and you can ask me questions, okay? No se preocupen. Now, we're going to continue working here. Let me see. I made a big relajo, so I need to. Hello, Ellington.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hi.
hello. How are
Hello.
you?
Oh,
Edwin está desconectado. Okay.
how are you?
Escribió en el grupo de WhatsApp de
Uy,
que
es
tiene
que.
problemas con la conexión a internet.
Ouch. I'm so sorry.
Sí, sí, Estigo se está cayendo.
Uy,
Sí, a mí me pasó lo mismo, teacher. I'm sorry.
ya va.
No, de verdad.
Okay.
En serio.
Desde ayer se le cayó.
El mío es
Qué
claro, el mío
chido.
es claro y tengo problemas también. A veces la pantalla queda como las letras no se ven claritas. Y
Really?
me sale un recuadro ahí que dice que tengo.
Sí, yo no lo puedo ver su pantalla muy bien, no entendí muy bien la clase porque no veo lo que pone.
Ya estuvo, no pasó.
Que nos están,
Mi internet está bien feo y la oigo toda cortada como que no quiere
está,
arrancar.
están
Como que es carro que no quiere
actualizando,
arrancar.
están actualizando los servidores para que nos cobren más en las facturas.
Señor Jesús. Va a
Ya
Ay,
decir la
dice.
reactivaron,
ya que son las 9, me están diciendo.
ya reactivaron la economía.
Me dicen que no pueden ver hasta que ya no aguanto la garganta. Ok. No, pero puede, los que tienen problemas con el internet pueden ver el video mañana, esta parte solamente, y pueden ir viendo y luego hacer preguntas. De todos modos, ahorita vamos a... Aquí, mira, hay un montón de ejercicios que vamos a hacer, no se preocupen.
Señor Jesús.
Santo Padre Celestial. Ok.
Santo Padre Celestial.
We're going to see here questions in class, and I need you to pay attention for the questions. For the questions, we're going to use the auxiliary did, right? That's the auxiliary that we're going to use all the time for all the questions. This is going to be for I, you, we, oops, they, he, right? All of them, right? We are going to use did for all of them, right? What we're going to do is the same thing that we do in all the questions. We are going to put the auxiliary at the beginning. Then we're going to have the subject plus we're going to also have here did, right? Plus the subject plus the verb in the base form plus the complement. Right? So what are we going to have here? For example, did Edwin, for example, lose the internet connection. Look at the information here, right? What is the subject? Edwin. What is the verb in the base form? Lose. And what is the complement? The internet connection, right? What could be a possible answer to this, Carla Gabriel? Carla. Uy, tampoco. Hello, Carla. What could be a possible answer to this? Did Edwin lose the internet connection?
Yes, did.
Yes. Yes, who?
Yes, Edwin.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yes, Edwin. If we want to put a complete answer, we can say, yes, Edwin lost the internet connection. Very good. And what if I want to make a short answer? We can say, yes.
Edwin did.
Yes, Edwin.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Ah, right. Yes, he did. And I want to make this negative, Gabriel. How can I make it? No?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Very nice. No, he didn't. So look at this type of answers. Complete answer, short answer in positive form, negative answer in positive form, right? And the question is the same, right? What is the difference between this verb and this verb? Why I put here lost and not lose?
Because the answer is the past.
You are
Because
talking about the past.
Because we're talking about the past. Very good. And here, we don't use lost because the past is in the auxiliary, right? The past is in the auxiliary. So did is telling us, oh, she's talking about the past, right? So we don't have to change the verb anymore, right? Is it clear? Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
how is the um, negative form? Carla nos dijo la forma positiva, perdón, larga, pero la respuesta larga en negativo.
Oh, very good. What would be the answer in negative form? No, Edwin. What do you think is the answer, Alan?
No, Edwin doesn't lost.
Doesn't? What is the
Doesn't.
Auxiliary? What is auxiliary?
Did.
Did. The auxiliary is did.
Didn't lost. Sorry.
Didn't lost?
And didn't lost the internet connection.
Didn't lost?
The internet connection.
Not
Lost.
Didn't lost?
Lost the internet connection.
Okay. Okay. What do you think we need to change here? Now, I need you to pay attention. That's a great question, Esther. Look at here. Did Edwin lose the internet connection? Why we are not changing the verb to lost?
Because that's present.
Present.
We're asking at the present.
No, we're not asking the present. Did. Because, exactly, Gabriel, because we are using the auxiliary did. Remember, okay, I want to say I will say this very quick in Spanish. Los verbos no están en presente, sino que están en su forma base, en su forma
base form.
Base form, exactly, exactly. Very good. So, Gabriel, you are totally right. We are not changing the verb to past because we're using did, right? If we use did, we don't change the verb, okay? Listen, if we use did, we don't change the verb. So, Alan, what is the mistake in this sentence?
Yes, lost.
Didn't lose.
Didn't lose. Wonderful, Alan. That was perfect. Didn't lose the internet connection. Why?
From the form.
Exactly. Because of the auxiliary. Very good, Corina. Very good. We're using the auxiliary didn't, right? So we don't have to change the verb. And then Esther, that is your answer, right? No, Edwin didn't lose the internet connection, right? Or you can say, no, Edwin did not lose the internet connection, and it's the same. Okay?
Yes, teacher. Another question. Why in the positive form we don't use did?
Because
in the large form. In
this one? Yes. We don't use did because we're using the verb in past, right? The verb is telling us that it's positive. We are going to use the auxiliary only for questions and negative form, right? Right? Use the auxiliary did only for questions and negative statements. Very good. Right? That's very good. So in here, in positive statements, we don't use did, right? But we have to pay attention and we have to put the verb in the simple past form, right? That's why we're using lost, right? And not lose, right? So in this case, if we have this example, what kind of verb is lost? Is it regular or irregular? What?
Irregular.
Irregular verb. It's an irregular verb. Very good. It's an irregular verb. Now, do we understand this part? Now it's time for questions. Do you have questions? Thank you very much, Esther. I like your question. Very good. Any questions? Let me drink some water while you think. Mientras piensan, tomo agua. Let me drink some water.
Look. Okay.
Tell me, if you have questions, let me know. Si no, asumo demencia que ya pueden.
Teacher, I have another question. Sorry, but I want to understand. In the question, we don't use the past of the verb because we use did. But is an optional or is the correct form?
That is mandatory. Okay. That is mandatory. It's an obligation. Yes. Very good. It is very, if you are making a question in simple past, you must use did to make the question. And I want you to understand this, right? And I will say this in Spanish para que no se me confunda. Van a escuchar canciones, van a escuchar personas que les van a decir preguntas en pasado y no les van a ocupar did. Pero porque están hablando de manera informal. Ustedes están aprendiendo inglés. So we need to understand first. Primero entendemos y después lo usamos así todo relax. ¿Ok? Todo chilling. Very good. Right? Okay. Very good. Another question? No, it's easy. You will see. Todo el ejercicio pasará ahorita. Santo Padre.
Santo Padre Celestial. Eso aprendí de la teacher, a decir Santo Padre Celestial.
Santo Padre. Sandra Corina, questions? Juan Francisco, Alan, Ellington, Raúl.
Yo no.
You know, okay. You don't have questions? Osmin, Fátima Giselle, Raúl Francisco, questions? María Cardona. Sandra Verón.
No. Teacher.
Yep.
Give me one example with the verb buy.
Buy. Like when you go to the supermarket.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. Juan Francisco. Hello, Juan Francisco. Give me a subject.
A subject?
Yes, any subject. I, you, we, they, ellos, ellas, in English, of course.
She.
She, okay.
Yes.
She, okay. She will be Sandra. Sandra Corina is she. Okay, very good. Now the verb that we're using is buy. What is the past tense of buy? This is the verb, buy. Oops, sorry. Buy. What is the past tense of buy?
Boat.
Boat. Okay, very good. Boat. Sandra Corina bought what? Tell me an item María Cardosa.
Purse.
Huh? A purse. Okay.
Cardona.
Purse. A new purse. Yes.
Sandra Corina bought a purse. Where, María?
In
In
the
which?
shop, in the market.
In the market. Okay. In the market. Very good. Now, Sandra Veronica, that's your example. Sandra Corina bought a purse in the market. What would be the negative form for this?
Sandra Corina doesn't buy a purse in the market.
Didn't.
Ah, Sandra Corina didn't.
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 Didn't buy
Didn't buy
a purse
In the
in
market.
the
purse
supermarket
in the market.
because she
Sandra.
didn't have money. Okay, very good.
And
What
what
is
did
the?
say?
Mhm.
In or on? In or on?
Oh, in the supermarket. Very good. Thank you. In the supermarket. What is the question for this? What question can we make for this?
Did Sandra Corina buy a purse in the market?
Did Sandra Corina, very good. Did Sandra Corina, okay, buy a purse in the market? Question mark. Very good. Right. Then we have positive, negative, and then we have the questions. Right? Very good. Very
Thank you,
good.
teacher.
You're welcome, Sandra Veronica. Now, are we ready for the exercises? Yes, I think we're ready. Let's start. We're going to work in pairs right now, and we're going to practice these exercises. The first exercise, this is on your book, right? This is on your book, but if you want to, you can take a screenshot for this, so it's easier for you, but it's on your book. We're going to read a small paragraph, and based on the paragraph, we are going to answer the questions. It says, Mary, well, Marie went to a training in Guatemala last Tuesday, right? And then we start reading the information here, right? We're going to read the paragraph, and then we are going to answer the questions from the information with the paragraph. So we're going to connect it. Is that clear what we're gonna do?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
very good. Now, another thing that we're going to do is that we are going to underline, listen, we are going to underline the verbs here. So what is the verb in the first sentence? It says, Mary went to a training in Guatemala last Tuesday.
Went.
Went. Very good. Very good. Now, we are going to circle the time phrase. Which is the time frames in the first sentence?
Last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday. Very good, Gabriel. Very good. So we have Marie went to a training in Guatemala last Tuesday. So we're going to do two things. First, you answer the questions. Second, you are going to underline the verbs and circle the time phrases, if any. Si encuentran alguna, do it. If not, there's no problem. Okay? Now, let's start here. Is it clear what we're doing? Yes?
Yes.
Teacher,
Yeah.
Yes? Ellington?
teacher is correct using pronouns or personal pronouns in the question.
Yes.
Yes.
We can
okay.
say,
Okay.
we have, did Sandra Corina buy a purse in the market? Then we have, did she buy a purse in the market?
Personal market.
Exactly. Very
Okay,
good.
thank you. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. So now let's start here. We're going to work in groups. Let's go and let's do the first exercise because we need to do more exercises with simple past. Okay? Let's start. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Vamos. Very good, very good, very good. Let's go, Maria. The last screenshot.
Ok, ajá. Sí, lo puedo poner.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Can you see it now?
The questions. Oh.
Teacher, I have another question.
Yes.
Sorry.
But no, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Ellington.
Lo voy a decir en español más rápido. Es que no entiendo. Vaya, el wasn't were y el presente, este pasado que estamos viendo, ¿cuál es la diferencia?
The difference is that was and were is only for states. For example, I can say, I was a teacher. She was a student, right? Or the water was cold, right? It is, there is no difference. It's always the past, but always the books, they divide the verb be with the other verbs, right? Because it has another meaning, exactly. The verb be is used to talk about states, right? To talk about, for example, feelings. I was very sad yesterday. Right? Today, I was happy in the morning. Right? So those are feelings. Those are emotions. So that's when we use the verb be. Right? I was. You cannot say, you need to use, for example, for feelings or emotions, subject plus verb be in the past plus the adjective, for example. Right? Esther was confused in the class. Right? You see? That's a feeling. Right? That's a feeling. That's a state. Right? Or we can say last year, Esther was a student in the university. But this year she's not a student anymore. Right? So there's no big difference. We always use it to speak about the past. Siempre lo usamos para hablar del pasado. Right? But the books always separate the verb be, right, from the other regular and irregular verbs. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
But another question.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
¿Qué pasa cuando usamos los dos verbos? O sea, usamos verbo be y otro. Auxiliar, es esto de los cuando es esto que acaba de explicar.
No, because when we use another verb, we don't use the verb with the, for example, it is not possible to say she was bought, for example. She was bought a purse in the market. That is, sorry, yo tiendo a confundir las letras en el teclado de las. She was bought a purse in the market. That is incorrect.
Okay.
That is incorrect. You cannot combine them. But you are going to see past progressive later on. Past progressive, yes, you will combine. That is another tense.
If I say she was dance, or I don't know how to say the verb.
Okay, look at the next example. For example, she was buying a purse in the market. There we have the verb be plus an irregular verb, right? She was buying a purse in the market, but that is not simple past. That is past progressive.
Okay.
That is past progressive.
We use the verb with ing.
With ing. For example, you can say she was dancing reggaeton last night. Right? She was dancing.
Otro género.
She was dancing salsa or cumbia last night, right? But then you say she plus was plus the verb with ing plus the complement. But that's another thing, right? That's another tense. Very good.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Ask me questions. Ya que nadie me pregunta, pregunta. Okay?
Pero exageré.
Okay.
Any questions about the activity that you're doing?
No, no, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So I will see you in a moment. Then I will go with the other groups.
Okay,
Thank
thank you,
You're
teacher.
welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Use examples.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Used a computer to present example. Yes. Yes, he did. Yes. Yes, he
Yes.
did. He used examples during the speech.
You finished?
That, hey,
Practice the reading. Practice the pronunciation.
we have a little question here.
Tell me.
At the number 3, the question number 3, did you like it? Yes, it did, or yes, I did. Yes, it did. We were talking about that.
In this case, right, the paragraph actually is telling us here, right, about Marie, right? So that is, let's suppose you are Marie.
Yes.
Right. If you are Maria, then you can use
I can say yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
And it doesn't work if I use yes, it did. No.
No.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes. Did you like it, Fatima? Yes, I did.
Okay.
Then we can say, hey, yeah, she did. Right.
Yes.
It is pretty much the training.
Okay.
Very good.
Yes,
Any other questions?
No.
Nope.
No.
You sure?
Only that.
Only that. Okay,
Yes,
I think we're gonna go right now. Let's go because I think everyone should have finished right now. Let's go.
Really? No.
Sí, hombre. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can you see my computer, guys?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
¿Cómo sintieron la reapertura? ¿Fueron a trabajar? Bueno, siempre van, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ana es el que no va a trabajar. Okay.
Galamba.
Galán.
Sí. No, yo pensé que iba a haber más tráfico, pero
There wasn't traffic?
no, no mucho.
Nice.
A little bit.
A little bit of traffic.
Yes.
Here at La Constitución, there was a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. Okay, what about the others? Where are the others? Everyone is here? Okay. Can you see my computer, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, we're gonna have one person reading the whole paragraph, and that person is going to be Mr. Osmin. Osmin, can you please read the paragraph? Osmin.
Okay. The paragraph, Mary went to a training in Guatemala last Tuesday. The training was interesting because she learning how to fix the equipment she used and how to prevent damage on it. The presenter was really helpful and he clarified all doubt Mary had. He used a computer to present example during his speech.
Okay, very good. Very good. Thank you, Yasmin. Now tell me the answer for question number 1. How was the training, Sandra Corina?
Okay. How was the training? Was interesting.
The training.
The training, okay, the training was interesting.
Okay, the training was interesting. Very good. The training was interesting. Very nice. Number 2, Fatima Giselle.
When was the training? The training was the last Tuesday.
The training was last Tuesday. The training was last Tuesday. Did you like it, Alan? Alan.
Do you like it?
My mic was off, sorry. Yes, I did.
Okay, very good. What did you learn, Maria?
She learned how to fix the equipment.
Equipment,
Teacher.
She learned how to fix the equipment and she used some only.
Okay, very good. How to fix the equipment, very good. Was the presenter helpful, Melvin?
Yes, he was helpful because he clarified all doubts.
Very good, very good. Did he use examples, Juan Francisco?
He used examples during the speech.
He used examples during the speech. Very good. So you have the answers for this. Very nice, very simple. Let's continue working.
Teacher, sorry, I have a doubt. Is correct in the question number 3? Did you, no.
What did you learn?
What, number 4, what did you learn?
Here, it depends, Veronica, if you are reading the information for yourself or you want to change it to what did she learn? She learned how to fix the equipment, right?
Yeah.
But here, supposedly, you went to the training too. Supposedly, you went to Guatemala. That's why he's asking you, what did you learn? Right? And that's why he's asking you in number 3 also, did you like it? Because you went to the training too. Supposedly, right? But we didn't go to Guatemala.
But, but if only we speak she, it's incorrect.
No, it can be correct also. What did she learn?
No, you. If only I speak about she.
About her, right? Yes, then they will be incorrect. Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
thanks.
Very good. Now we're
Teacher,
going to, yes?
El number 5 was the present helpful. The answer.
Look at this.
Was the present.
Was the presenter helpful?
The presenter helpful.
Okay, look at the paragraph. Where can you find the word helpful? Busquemos esa palabra, helpful.
Okay.
Helpful.
The person was really helpful.
There you are. So what is the answer? Was the presenter helpful, Corina?
And
Corina?
Okay.
What is the answer?
The answer.
Was the presenter helpful? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes. It says yes. The presenter was really helpful.
Okay. Yes, the presenter really helpful.
Okay, very good.
Yes. Okay.
Right. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your question, Corina?
Yeah. Only.
No questions?
No question.
Okay. Yes. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue working. No, I want you to do this one first. It says here, Soraya went on a business trip to Canada last week. Complete the questions and her answers. Look at here the example. We have two parts of the sentence. The question, whether, and we have good. And the answer is going to be positive answer, right? So, look at, this is the example. Whether, good, and yes, right? Look at the example that we created. Was the weather good? Yes, it was, right? Then we have two things here. We have light and we have okay. And the word is yes. What do you think is going to be the answer here? What is the question that I can make using was or where?
What is the flight?
What?
Like,
Was the flight okay? Was the flight okay? And then the answer is?
Yes,
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Very
Yes,
good.
it was. Okay.
Yes, it was. So we're going to write the example here, okay?
Was.
This is the example that you have created. Was the flight
okay? Was the flight okay?
Was the flight okay? Yes?
It was.
It was. Okay, very good. Now in groups, you are going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? Remember the examples. Take a screenshot so you can have this right now.
Got it.
Are we good?
No.
Yes. No. Yes. Almost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ready.
Ready, okay. What about the others? Alan?
Yes. I got it.
Okay,
Ready.
very good. Can I continue?
Weather hot.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's continue. We have 9:53. Yeah, we have time. Let's go. We're going to work in the same groups right now, and let's
Yes,
do
Laura.
this. Yes, Laura.
Almost. Yes,
Todavía
Laura.
falta. Okay, let's go.
Yes. Yes, Laura.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. La Fátima lo de río. Let's go. Choose your group. Choose your group. Let's go, Elinto. Let's go, Francisco. María. Elinto. Francisco. Sandra Corina. ¿Qué hace
Sí.
sola? No sé por qué quedó sola, fíjese usted. Ah, que se fue Edwin. Okay, I'm gonna move you with Alan, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go with Alan. Choose the group.
So Suraya went on a business trip to Canada last week. Read the questions and her answers. Example. Weather good? Yes. Was the weather good? Yes, it was. Okay. Was the flight okay? Yes, it was. Was the weather hot? Was the weather hot? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Was the meeting useful? Was the meeting useful? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Right? Yes.
Yes,
Was
it
the
was.
meeting useful? Yes, it was. Was the food good? Yes, it was. Was the things expensive? Was the things expensive? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Was the trip successful? Yes, it was. Was the trip?
Don't give them all the answers. Make them
No.
think.
What?
You all have to think about the answers.
You scared me.
You are dictating the answers, Alan. You are
No,
dictating the answers.
no, we are
¿Dónde le
discussing
queda
the
el
answer.
constructivismo?
No, we are
Where is
discussing
constructivism?
No, we are discussing. Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Right, girls? We are discussing the answers. Are you agree?
Amén, le voy a decir.
Amen. Yes, Laura.
Yes,
No.
Laura.
Almost.
No.
Yes,
Almost.
no.
Continue working. I'll be back.
Have
Bye.
the
Questions?
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
You finished?
You finished? Let me listen
Yes.
to the answers.
Number 2 is, was the water hot? No, it wasn't. Number 3, Juan Francisco.
Number 3 is, was the weather hot?
Number 3.
No, 3. Was meeting.
Was meeting useful?
Okay. Meetings. Is it plural or singular?
Meetings.
Meetings. Are we using was or where?
Useful.
Where?
Ah, ya ven, hipótesis. Ajá. So what's the answer, Juan Francisco?
Were meetings useful?
Were the meetings useful? Were the meetings useful?
Were the meeting useful?
Useful. Yes.
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 Just what?
Were.
They were. Very good. Yes, they were. What about number 4?
Was food good?
Hmm?
Was food good?
Was the food good?
Was the food good?
Mm-hmm. Look at the 2 examples. It says, was the weather, was the flight, right? Was the food good? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Okay,
Teacher, it's time.
It's time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going to close here, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. So let's continue here. We are going to share the answers for this exercise before you go, right? Can you see my computer right now?
Not yet. Wait. Yes.
What about now? Yes? Okay, good. Now, I need you to tell us well, let's wait because we only have 6 people here.
Suraya. I think that
Suraya.
that it was Spanglish.
No, it's from
Suraya.
It's from a book. Look, I have the reference here.
Yeah, okay.
Santillana le escribió mal. Okay. Suraya went on a business trip to Canada last week, right? So what would be the answers for number 2, Maria? Is Maria here? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Number 2.
Yes.
Was the weather hot? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Very good. Number 3, Esther.
Sorry. Was the meeting useful?
Okay. Now, Esther, meetings. Is it plural or singular?
Plural.
Okay. Do we use was or where?
Where?
Okay. What's the answer, Esther?
Were the meetings useful?
The answer?
Yes. I don't know.
Yes?
Yes, it were. No.
Yes?
It were. I
Look
don't
at
know.
were the meetings useful? What is the subject pronoun for the meetings? Is it he or they?
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
They were. Yes, they
Yes,
were.
they were. Okay, very good. Number 4, Alan.
Was the food? No, the food was good.
The food was good. No,
No,
question.
wait. Whether was the food good?
Uh-huh. Continue.
Was the food good? Yes, it was.
Was, okay. Fatima, please go, and then Carla Gabriel. Number 5, Fatima.
Number 5, were the things expensive? No, they weren't.
Okay, were the things expensive? No, they weren't. Okay. And Ellington, what is the answer for number 6?
Okay. The number 6 is where the trip
Where?
Where the trip successful.
Where or was? Look at the trip.
Sorry. Number 6, was the trip successful?
Successful.
Right?
Yes?
I have a problem. Yes, 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 it
Yes, it was.
was.
Yes,
Okay.
it was. Very good. So, before you go, I know that I just stole 2 minutes from you. On the forum discussion, I'm going to leave one exercise that I need you to try to do, okay? It's going to be this exercise, right? It says strange but true. Can you see it on the computer?
Yes.
This is the exercise that you're going to try to do. We're just gonna put the verse here in the spaces, right? Okay. Read carefully the meaning of the verse on Google, look for the meanings, and then we answer on the forum discussion. And this is going to be the first activity tomorrow, okay? Very good. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Are you sure? Okay, so we continue tomorrow then, right? I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful night. Rest and sleep well. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Good
Take
night,
care.
everybody.
Thank you. Good
God
night.
bless you. Bye.
Bye. God bless you.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. Bye, Ellington. Bye,
Bye.
Alan.
Good night.
Good night.
Let's
Good
get
night.
this nerve.
Bye.